Hello everyone, I'm John and welcome back. Tonight I'm imaging with my new mount, the ZWAM5 that I've recently bought. And actually this is the first live stream I'm testing the mount. The first live test. I've already tested it and I'm preparing to make some videos. And I was thinking tonight to make an interesting test while testing the mount to capture galaxies, since we are in galaxy season, under the full moon. So you can see here in the footage that I have outside with the security camera, we have the moon on the full moon on the left. And I'm currently capturing Messier 106 with my Skymax 127 at 1650 millimeters focal length, f13, so high focal length. And to get the best quality, I decided to use a monochrome camera and shoot only luminance. So I'll capture luminance data with my new Touptek Astro 26,000 kmA monochrome sensor camera, and I'm using also an Optolong L-Quad enhanced filter to also remove some of the existing light pollution gradients. So this is the setup, and using luminance data, it will be better than color under the full moon because it will not be so sensitive to the light pollution gradients, and we will be able to remove them easier. Also, to be able to get the color, I will use color RGB data captured from other time where the moon was not up. So doing so, you'll be able to get also good quality images under the full moon by combining data that you capture, like now when we have the full moon up, with color data that you captured other night. So this is a huge advantage that a monochrome camera will give you, and I do want to take advantage now. So we'll go now on the mini PC. Just a second to set up here the OBS. Okay. And here we have a live stack. We have a live stack of Messier 106 of, let's see, 13 images. So we have currently 13 images stacked, each exposure of 5 minutes with the full moon up in the sky. Let me go now in Nina. I'm using Nina for this imaging plan, and I've captured more images. However, I had some bad luck with clouds, so I had like 1 hour and a half of clouds that I also lost a lot of exposures. So I decided to go with 50 images, and this is the last one. This is the last image, the latest one, and let's check this image out. Very small elongation here. So the problem with guiding when you have clouds, we'll go now in PhD2 and check. Now it's better. However, the guiding was affected by clouds. When I started, it was under 0.5 arcsecond per pixel, and all the stars were around. Some clouds came, and also we have some haze currently there, and affected a little bit the guiding. However, I do not see any big issues here. As I mentioned, some of the exposures have a little bit elongation at some stars, but not any big trails. So the guiding even with clouds was okay, and comparing with my older mount, the EQM35 Pro, this one is much better. It's a huge difference between the two. Now let me change a little bit here. Maybe I'm too big in the view, too large. Let's go. Like this, okay. And now we'll go back in PhD2 here. And if we want to see now how is the guiding now, we can clear here the graph, and we'll go also in the imaging tab in INA, we'll clear and see the guiding how it is now. By the way, tonight I was in a hurry to capture more images, so I didn't calibrate. So doing also calibration does help to get even better results. Okay, we have the new image. Let's see. At 1650 millimeters. Okay, seems here we do have some small elongation. Maybe we'll stop it a little. Stop also PhD2 and restart it. This helps when this happens, or you can recalibrate. We'll do this, tools, auto select star again, and restart guiding. Clear again. And until it starts, I will leave it a few seconds. I want to show you first the exposures here in the light folder from tonight. So let's check here. I'm making, I do want to make a full video about this and explain more. However, I decided to make a short live stream in case you want to see my results here that I get with this setup under full moon. So let's check on one of the first images. You see round stars, very small elongation. Let's check the next one. So this is very high focal length. ZWO guarantees up to 900 millimeters, 1000, but here I'm close to 1700 millimeters, and with a small guiding scope. I would have needed much higher focal length, like at least 300, and I have 190 millimeters. And even so, I did get good results. Let's check the images. You see? The stars are round, very small elongation. Is visible at maybe 100 or 200%. So comparing this with my other mount, I mentioned I did got much more elongation and also trails visible. So at this focal length with a small guide scope, I'm really impressed with the AM5 performance. And let's check also now the new guiding. We'll close here. Because of the clouds, I decided to stop it and retry again. But yeah, it seems now it does not have the same good result like when I started. It was 0.40, 0.50. However, it's still okay, so we'll continue. I would say the numbers, I was able to get 10 minutes and it was close to 1 arcsecond per pixel error, and the stars looked good. So not all the time the numbers will show exactly the reality here in PhD2. Okay, regarding settings, we'll make another video about that. I started first time with the default settings, then I decided to experiment mainly here with lowering the array aggression and declination aggression. From I was 95, I reduced it with 10, both of them. So this was my main change here, and reduced here also a little bit in array and deck. So I'll show you the results when I started the first test and also longer exposures in another video. Now let's go back. Here are the images. I'm going with 5 minutes exposures with a slow telescope, the Skymax 127 that you saw at the beginning of the live stream. And here we have the Deep Sky Stacker live. So I haven't used this program for a while. It seems now it's stacked 26. I was wondering why it stacks so slowly. Probably because there are 5 minutes exposures. Yeah. So since we have 2 hours and 10 minutes integration, we don't have an auto stretch, so I stretch it here manually. We will zoom in to see the results, also how the stars look. So here is without any calibration, the result that I got here in monochrome luminance with Messier 106. So I hope you'll enjoy this live stream. We'll put also some music. Hi everyone, by the way, hello. Hello, look, is Messier 106 at about around 25 million light years away in Canes Venatici, if I pronounce correct, constellation. Okay, so for this I will have to check Stellarium, and in a few minutes we'll do that. Look, and we'll check. But just like from my head, I would say Bode's Galaxy is a nice target that you can do it also with a shorter focal length, Messier 81 and 82. And you can try also Leo triplet. Of course Andromeda, but now it's very low. I don't think you can capture it now. So I think Andromeda will take it out. But yeah, Andromeda, if it's visible, would be the best target because it's larger. So for the moment, I would say Messier 81 and 82, they are high in the sky, and it's a very good target to image with a shorter focal length. But I will go also in Stellarium and we'll check that out. Okay, hello, Naira Der Fan. Any change, you will get a preview copy of the Dwarf 3. Well, I'm hoping we'll get one to review it, and then I will make a video and show you the results. So yeah, for the moment I'm still waiting. I do love also my main astrophotography setup that costed much more and gives better results now with the new M5 mount. However, I do love also these smart telescopes that are perfect for travel, and now with the upgrades will be very nice to have them and use them also in your backyard, even if you have also other telescopes. I think now the quality, the stepping quality will be a huge improvement with the Dwarf 3. Also, I hope soon we'll get some new telescopes from ZWO, like a new C-Star, and I'm very curious also about the new C-Star that I heard some rumors that it will appear in the near future. So it's just normal to get updates and better products, and it's good that we have more companies now doing these smart telescopes, because with the competition we will get okay, camera, okay, we will get better telescopes. Okay, so yeah, if you already saw the video that I have on the channel, that is mostly all the information that I got on the new Dwarf 3 telescope. Okay, so let's get some music now. And I don't have the headsets yet to check how loud it is, but I believe should be fine. Let's go like this. Sound. Okay. So now I think also my voice should be also maybe a little bit lower. Okay, like this. Let me know if the music is too loud. Okay, so let's see if I can use the camera from the other PC to put it in the same screen. So we'll try to do that and disconnect here. Okay, and let's see if it works. I haven't tried for some time. Oh no, Windows, Microsoft. I don't like this appearing so much, like every time don't sign in. Okay, so let's go and zoom in on maybe on the AM5, because yeah, we can see the moon is there. We are imaging on the other part, and this is a good trick to do, to image on the other part of the sky. You can get in this situation good results even with a color camera if you have enough distance. I had like a big distance of 90 degrees of sky, so you can do that, but with a monochrome camera you'll get better. So let's go and zoom here on my new mount. This is my new setup. I wanted to make first to show it first in some videos and post like with the new mount, but I decided to just go live tonight and make a short live stream. Okay, this is the new setup, and we can go here, place it, try and place it here, make it maybe smaller a little bit. Okay, like this. Oh, okay. Okay, like this. Okay, and let's check Nina. Here is the framing in Nina. Here is the sequencer. So I went with 300 seconds, temperature -10, equipment. This is the equipment, the camera, the Touptek Astro 26,000 kmA. I have the ZW autofocuser. Here telescope, the AM5, and yeah, guiding small guide scope with a mono camera. Okay, and now let's see Stellarium. I will go in a few minutes in Stellarium and check also other galaxies. Look, I are still there, by the way. We'll go make a coffee. I'll come back and check also Stellarium and leave the live stream a little bit longer. Let's hope the sky will be clear. We'll not stay too long tonight because I'm like very tired. It's 2 a.m. here. But I decided to just be spontaneous and show you here for everyone that is awake at this hour, to show you what are the results that I will be able to get. So can you get these results with full moon? I believe using this technique you can. Will combine this mono data with color. The problem are bigger problem than the moon are the clouds. So you see now I'm getting more clouds, and this affects a lot the image. We can see there in the center is the galaxy, very faint here with the guiding scope. Now if we go in Nina, here we see only the last exposures, and here we have the live stacking. So we leave for the moment the live stacking on here, zoomed in, here it's zoomed out. So we'll go better zoomed in, I think, so you can see better the details. Like this, look here. So nice details, and this is just a live stack of 26 images without any calibration, guys, without any calibration. And from processing this image in PixInsight will give me much better results. And I'm really curious to combine with the color data that I've already have and see what I will be able to obtain, but let's hope I'll be able to get more data to get a better result. Especially with a slow telescope like the SkyMax is 127, is required to capture more data to improve the signal to noise ratio. Okay, so in a few moments we'll start Stellarium and check also other galaxies that you can image in this period. And I'll go fast and take a coffee. Please leave me any messages. We'll answer from the phone until I come back. So don't go anywhere and share the live stream if you like it.
nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep hoping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
Okay, I'm back. Let's leave the sound lower a little bit, like background sound only. Okay, like this. And we'll go now and open Stellarium again. I want to minimize Deep Sky Stacker Live and maybe put it here. Yes, and we can just swap. Let's make it larger a little bit. And make here the, okay, here the graph smaller so we can see the image larger like this. Okay, and we'll make it also larger a little bit. Okay, like this, right? So we can see better. Now let's zoom in a little bit. Again, we'll zoom. Okay, good. So we have now 26 images stacked. Let's check PhD2 guiding. You see the signal to noise ratio started to drop. We have some haze. Here we have the Galaxy Live, and here is the equipment. Now we'll open Stellarium. So minimize here everything. And open Stellarium. And yeah, get the video back. Yeah, here I am. So look, if you're still there, we'll show you some targets in Stellarium. Okay, I have to fix this chair. Makes sounds now. Okay, so here we have the moon, right? Let's see first where is our target, where is our image. Let's check it. Search Messier 106. And here it is. I don't have here the angle measurement tool, but I checked on my computer and it's far away, about 90 degrees. So this is really good because we don't have so strong gradients. So if you can find when you have full moon, I would prioritize galaxies that are farther away. I would say more than 40 degrees. This way you won't have such strong gradients and you'll still be able to get decent quality. And if you add, like I did here, a monochrome camera and capture luminance and use color, capture in another night, then you'll be able to get much better quality. So I still haven't processed the image, but seeing the live stack in Deep Sky Stacker, I believe it's as I suspected, that this will make imaging also galaxies possible under the full moon and get good quality. So we'll see. I hope I'll be able to get more data. Okay, so here we have it. Let's change the field of view with the Maksutov. Okay, so here we have Messier 106, but this field of view you'll have only with an APS-C camera and 1650 millimeters focal length, so very high focal length. If you want to image, let's say with other telescope and an APS-C sensor like a DSLR camera or a similar sensor, if you'll have smaller sensor, that the field of view will be smaller, but we'll just keep the sensor the same. and change here the telescope. So let's say we go, this is the AD80, 600 millimeters, and here we have 420, and yeah, 420, but we can use a reducer of 0.85, so this gives us 360 millimeters. Wait. Okay, 360 millimeters. So this is the field of view. Now let's check here, enable deep sky objects, and check also other galaxies. We'll just go in this area. So here, let's see what we have. Whirlpool Galaxy. This is still doable. It's smaller but doable. But as I mentioned would be better Messier 81 and 82. Let's go there. M81. Okay, so we have here basically 3 galaxies that we'll be able to capture in this field of view. Bode's Galaxy, that is Messier 81, Cigar Galaxy, Messier 82, and the Garland Galaxy. However, here with 1650 millimeters focal length, I won't be able to capture only one, unfortunately. Okay. So, yeah, I would recommend this to be one of the main targets if you have a wide focal length. So let's see what else we have. Andromeda, as I mentioned, I think is too low, you see. We'll check altitude for Andromeda is 16 degrees. But if you catch it earlier, if you change here date time, no, earlier is worst. So at last part of the night, maybe you'll be able to capture it. Is 24 degrees, but still will be low. So you'll need to wait a little bit more for Andromeda. Now let's see if we still have Leo triplet. Okay, check our time here, reset the time, and go daytime and see. So this is only earlier, it will go down faster, so you need to start about 11. And altitude 40 degrees, so you'll probably have a couple of hours only on Leo triplet. So we have a triplet of galaxies here. You can also try and capture them with the wide field of view. Let's go and see also other galaxies. Messier 101, I'm not sure if this is still visible. Let's see. Yeah, it's visible. And it's very high in the sky. So yeah, I forgot. I think I confused it with another one. So also here you can try Messier 101, the Pinwheel Galaxy, and having a wide field of view and high focal ratio, fast focal ratio like f5. Usually you will be f4, f5 if you have a fast telescope, or a lens f4. To get f4 with a telescope, yeah, you'll go to the astrograph telescopes. I don't know if you have a f4 or a lower, but yeah, with f5 or f6, if you get enough exposure, you can capture also here the Messier 101. Okay, let's check, see if I'm not sure if we can still see this one, Triangulum Galaxy. This is also big. Triangulum Galaxy is large. No, we cannot get it anymore. Okay, so also a very nice target. I think you can still image. I almost forgot. I captured it a few weeks ago. Markarian's chain. This is a perfect target for wide field astrophotography. Okay, let's say Markarian. Okay, And here in center we have a few galaxies called the eyes, very nice. That I also captured them with my Maxutov telescope at high focal length. But yeah, you see here the eyes galaxies. And we have here, I think this one is, yes, Messier 86, maybe Messier 84. Yeah, Messier 84. So we have also a lot of Messier objects here in Markarian's chain, Virgo galaxy. So another good target to image with a wide field telescope. And now if we discussing galaxy clusters like this one, in Virgo I recently imaged with my Maxutov a very, very far away galaxy cluster called Hercules galaxy cluster. And let's see it. It's still up high in the sky. You can image it and get the data. This is a very difficult target and you need high focal length. I would say from 900 and higher. Let's see Hercules galaxy cluster, and look how small it is in this field of view. Look how small. And for this you need high focal length. Let's go back to our Maxutov telescope, where it is. Oh, I went on balance by mistake. No, none. Okay, let's go with the Maxutov telescope, and you see it fits so nice. So I can capture all these galaxies, and even if this focal length, it's hard to get details. Of course, the Maxutov is very slow, so I think I managed to capture a total of 8 hours, but maybe I would need 50 hours of integration time on this target to get good results with the Maxutov, or very good results. Okay guys, look, are you still there? Hope you didn't miss here in Stellarium Galaxies. So what other galaxies I plan to image, but will be high focal length. I'm also thinking to upgrade the telescope to an 8-inch or 10-inch. Okay, I need, okay, to 8-inch or 10-inch aperture. And this will give me much better results on galaxies. I'll be able to image much faster. Okay, yeah. Luca asked me about galaxies and what galaxies I recommend with a wider field of view. If you are using the dwarf, then the same, they should be good for the dwarf telescope, but the dwarf is it will be harder to get good quality with the dwarf on galaxies. I would recommend to go only for the largest ones like Andromeda galaxy. You can also get nice results on Messier 81 and 82. I've tried that with the dwarf 2 and I was really pleased with the result. With the dwarf 3, however, having extra 50 millimeters focal length, you'll be able to get better results also on galaxies if you'll upgrade to the dwarf 3 telescope. Okay, so let's see what I was actually wanting to try, try for this test. I would have liked to capture more galaxy, but because it's slow, I went only for the moment and capture Messier 106. But I wanted to capture also M81 and M82 that I showed you before, but with this focal length. So you see, this is the field of view I have with this telescope. And also Cigar Galaxy, that these would be nice targets to test. Also, I was thinking, let's see, because I need also color data for this to get the best results possible. So let's see Sunflower Galaxy. I also have data on that one. Search Sunflower Galaxy. And yeah, Sunflower Galaxy, also a very nice target that I recommend you to try, especially if you have higher focal length. So yeah, this will be, it's smaller than here in the field of view, the Messier 81, but still large enough. on my telescope. On a wide field will be much smaller, and if you don't have enough resolution, the quality will be not that great. Okay, so what I also was thinking to capture, oh, I started also another galaxy, but it got cloudy and I couldn't capture much. It's called UFO Galaxy. Let's test, let's see UFO Galaxy. So I captured for the moment only with luminance data. But there is also a trick. Let's say if you don't have enough time to capture RGB data, you can still use luminance data and convert it to RGB. However, the color will not be 100% realistic. I mean, it will be generated from mono, so it will not be so exact. More of an approximation that you'll do on the processing software. So that's why I do prefer to capture all the data. I do this only, let's say, in situations I am not able to capture also RGB data, and I still want to have a color image. I can do this if I want. So I can turn from mono to color, only using luminance. But yeah, on nebulas will be, I think it's a little bit harder, but on this type of objects like galaxies, you can do that. Okay, UFO Galaxy. Let's see which one. Needle Galaxy. I think I have some data, but older. Okay, so these are actually targets for higher focal length. But if you upgrade to a higher focal length telescope, you'll be able to get very nice details of these beautiful galaxies. And yeah, I forgot to mention that the Hercules Galaxy cluster is about 500 million light years away. So that's the farthest galaxy cluster I have ever imaged. Okay, so we'll press F11 to minimize Stellarium. And let's go again on Nina. I'm using Nina to capture these targets. And since the gradients, we have more gradient here, more light pollution gradient. And I suspect more clouds. Yeah, seems the SNR is still okay. But yeah, we have haze. And haze clouds with moon, full moon, they do not get well. It can ruin the image. So of course the contrast of the images will be affected, will have some gradients, but capturing only mono, I will be able to remove these gradients easy in PixInsight. And if I have enough data, I can still use the data collected under full moon, and I should get a good image by combining with the color data. Okay, here is the equipment. And yeah, let's go back in Nina and get also Deep Sky Stacker here on. And you see now, because of the haze and moonlight, we start also to see these gradients more visible. But as I mentioned, I will be able to remove those. Okay, and here we have the equipment. Let's see, configuration, live view, let's refresh it. Okay, my new mount in action. And let's go and see how is the sky from outside. Okay, I need to buy or get another unit, control unit, a mini PC or other type of control for the other mounts. So I have two mounts and I do want to use them both in the same time. However, I didn't have ready only a mini PC, that I changed it and moved it to the AM5 mount. So this is my terrace, my astrophotography terrace. There is the full moon. I'm imaging, as you see here, in the opposite part. If I would image very close to the moon, like 15 degrees or 10 degrees, then even with the mono camera or other filters, or even if you image with the 3 nanometers filters and an emission nebula, the result will not be good, or maybe you won't be able to get the deep sky objects at all. Okay, so let's minimize here. Okay, and we can leave it here to be visible. Oops, it doesn't want to go full down. Okay, so regarding guiding, let's check it now. 0.74 with this haze. As I mentioned, when I didn't have the haze, was under 0.5 arcseconds per pixel. Here on the stacked image, we do not see any trails. We have round stars. Here we can see very sharp details on the galaxy core, and now we begin to see more on the arms, the spiral arms. However, I need to really stretch this image. So we'll process it, combine it with RGB, and hopefully I'll be able to finish also the full video, and you'll be able to check that video out and see the results. Also, you can check the community tab. I will also share there the results, and also on channel membership, if you become a member, you'll be able also to download and use my astrophotography data, process it, and even if you don't have an expensive setup, you can still use my astrophotography data that I'm sharing there on the channel membership. Yeah, but just to, if you use it, of course, read also the text, credit me in the description. Don't forget to credit me. So guys, anyone tried and captured galaxies under the full moon? Yeah, I'm getting tired. We'll go take another small break, but we'll go with the smartphone and we'll answer the messages. By the way, guys, we'll answer the messages. Let me get also here the here is the equipment. Here we have the full moon, so everything is live. We can go and zoom on the telescope and mount the ZWM5 in action with almost 1700 millimeters focal length, 5 minutes exposures with no problems. I tried even 10, same results at 5 as at 5 minutes. So you can go with even more with shorter focal length. Yeah, after testing the mount with this focal length, I believe you can go with telescopes up to 2000 millimeters or even more. It's a really fine mount. We'll give more details in the review, in the video review, where I'll show also the first test, longer exposures, and you'll be able to see more details in the full video. Okay, so this is the equipment. Let's minimize it here, right, and get the music a little bit louder. Okay, something like this. Please let me know if you have any questions. Imaged, I wanted to write. We'll keep it keep short this live stream because it's so late and very tired. But we'll leave it a little bit longer and we'll answer any questions you have on the messages. I'm back. So we had some clouds. I should delete the exposures that are not good. You can see here the guiding with clouds it went at 104. So guiding, the error will increase if you have clouds. Looking in PhD2, let's check. So here is a lot of haze. Started to lose a little bit of signal to noise ratio. Here we can see live the galaxy and a satellite trail. But yeah, unfortunately, when it was so smooth, I have the recording, but I didn't start the live stream because I said, okay, if clouds came, no point to do it. However, the clouds passed after 1 hour and so, but it already was late. Started late live stream. So now I won't stay too much because it's 3 a.m. already. Okay, now if we go back on Nina, you see the last exposure. And we will go also, wait a second, what we have here. We will go at light, and the last one was this one, 050, 027. Okay, we'll refresh here and check the exposures. Let's see, 028. .29. For the moment they're looking good. Let's zoom in so you can see better. You see round stars, 5 minutes, 1650 millimeters. Indeed, Graham, F10 is low. I'm now imaging at F13 with the maxotop, so even smaller. Well, the clouds seems they moved away on the other part in front of the moon. So the part that I'm imaging is still without any big clouds, but there's still some haze there. So I'm checking the images. Okay, here we have a little bit of trace in this one. So probably clouds. The other one was okay. Here a little bit of elongation. So I've tested the M5 also with wind, but I must say clouds are more dangerous than wind. if not a strong wind like a big storm. So yeah, here the last ones, the stars are round. However, let's see. You see these two exposures are bad, so we'll remove them. Maybe remove them in a folder called results. Okay. Resolve. Okay. Go there. If you are too bad, I delete, but maybe I could use them, I'm not sure, but I just for the moment place them there. Image is 39 currently here. So I need like, I have like 3 hours and 10 minutes. So hope I can get 4 hours. It would be nice to get 4 hours from tonight. 4 hours, that means at least another 10 images. Let's change this here, let's go 55. Okay, Nina, and we'll see how much we will keep from this the rest of the plan. Now let's go and check here Deep Sky Stacker and zoom in. Okay, and you see very nice details here, even if we do not have any calibration frame selected. So I just went with the images without any calibration frames, but it's a very nice result considering full moon, clouds. Full moon and clouds are bad. But I had the advantage of imaging in the opposite part of the sky, so the gradients were not so strong. Also, I'm imaging with the mono camera and capturing luminous data that are also less affected than color. On my test, I was able to remove the light pollution gradients much easier in luminance data than on RGB data. You choosing, you closing. I don't know, I have a heart there on YouTube Studio, and I can't see the last part of the message because of the heart. So with clouds, you closing up. Well, the clouds moved for the moment, so let's hope. You see also the guiding. The guiding is still 0.89, but it's still smooth, even if the error went a little bit higher. So not huge clouds. You can see you don't have here white screen. We can still see the star, the guiding star, but it's haze. It's hazy now. So signal to noise ratio seems decent, 2021. So you see, now we might be lucky and some haze will go and will close. Over 20, I think is good. But yeah, this is the weather here currently. Sometimes I'm more lucky, sometimes I'm not. And yeah, we'll see. I hope to get enough data to be able to finish this test. So basically, to save time, when let's say you have a very bad weather, clouds, rain, all months, and it's full moon and it's clear. It happened to me a lot of time. This. Let me get the camera back. Okay. Good. So it happened to me a lot of times. So should you image under the full moon? This was the question. I will try to make also a full video and show also the results there after I process. But basically with mono camera we have this advantage over color on especially on this kind of target galaxies, where luminance is more important. So I do not need to go with narrowband filters. I will just go luminance, and I can combine color data that I captured another night on the same galaxy. So this is a big advantage of the monochrome camera. With color, you can use a narrowband filter, stronger, like 3 nanometers, that will allow you to get also good results under full moon. So currently, if I do want to image under full moon, usually this is the plan. I can do this also with narrowband filters using a mono camera on emission nebula, so mono or color using narrowband filters. And for galaxies, I would prefer this to go only luminous data with light pollution filter like L-Quad Enhanced, that it will keep most of the signal, the galaxy signal, and also remove a big part of the light pollution gradients. I'm not sure if the sound is too high for the audio and my voice. Let me know if the music is too loud. And I forgot the water in the kitchen. So guys, what do you think about these methods to get better results when imaging under the full moon? Let me know if you tried it. If you see this video, this live stream later, after it will finish the live itself, please let me know in the comments what do you think. And yeah, don't forget to come also later and check the results on the community tab or in the full video, in the next video where I'll make in the future after I will process the data. So currently, let's put the Deep Sky Stacker back here. And here are the results on 39 images, 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm hoping to get 4 at least. So the advantage here we have also on resolution. We are imaging with a mono camera without barometrics, and this will give us full sensor resolution and allow us to obtain sharper details and better contrast. Look here. Now processing applied, and we have very nice details. And I think after applying, after stacking again, having a better stack with calibration frames and then going in PixInsight and applying the magic there with blur exterminator, I will be able to get very nice details here. The image in the thumbnail is basically the color data image that I captured with the color camera, about 3 hours I believe. And now I will see, after I will combine this data with the other one, we will see the difference in the next video on in the follow-up video. We will be able to see the difference. So guys, what do you think about the life stack? Here we have Messier 106. If I would have a faster telescope, I would have captured more targets tonight to show you the results that I can get on multiple galaxies. However, because f13 is slow, I needed to focus all the power of my telescope to Messier 106 to be able to improve the signal to noise ratio. Thank you, Graham. Thank you. Yes, I've already found my color data and especially selected this one because I don't know how the weather will be next month and the end of this month. So I wanted to be sure I will be able to do this test and combine it. So even if the color data is not as good quality as captured with mono and the RGB filters, is still good data, and we'll use that to combine with this monochrome data in luminance. So this should increase contrast, details, and get better results. Also on my first test, I already done this test, but not under the full moon. I already got better data using this method. However, I think I could have get even better in PixInsight if I would have denoised the color data first and combine it after. So the final stack would have less noise. What do you think, Graham, about this? I haven't tried it, but I think this would help reduce the noise from the color data. It's on my list, so I think I will try it on this one, on this image. You still here? Okay, so my back hurt a little bit. I had to lay down a little bit like this on the back. What do you think, guys, about the life stack? We have here 3 hours and 15 minutes with the full moon in the sky. So yeah, it's the deep sky life stacking seems not to be quite the best. We'll look to see if I can find also other ones that can show it better. The stretch here is manually. I don't think if I have any options here to do it on auto stretch, but working with this stretch here, you see it's quite difficult to get the best stretch. Not impossible, but difficult, I would say, at least difficult. Okay, so I think this is a This result for the stretch, but it will look much better using PixInsight, much better. Hello David Benz, greetings to you also, greetings. I'm testing here imaging galaxies under the full moon with a mono camera and getting luminous data, and see if you image galaxies under full moon, if you can use this data and get a good image. And I'll be combining this data with color data that I captured another night without the full moon. So this is the experiment, and we'll make also another full video on this, and we'll show also the processing results and see if we can do this, get good results when imaging galaxies under the full moon. Of course, with no moon, you'll get better contrast, no gradients. But if you have clouds all months or a few months and very cloudy rain, it's better, still better, I believe, to collect data than not collect data at all. And if using a method like this, you can get good images, why not? And I think you can do this, get decent results also with color cameras, but it's important to keep also this in mind. Find a target that is farther away from the moon. Like I did here, it was about 90% distance, looking here in Stellarium. Here we have Messier, oh no, here is Needle Galaxy, but let's change. We'll go Messier 106, again, here in Stellarium. So here is our target, right? Messier 106, and zooming out, let's check the moon. Let's zoom out more. Where are you? You see, it's half of sky difference on the other part of the sky. I could have captured good images even if it were closer to the moon, but I usually prefer to be more than 40 degrees distance. However, this is ideal. Get farther of the moon as possible. So this is the first tip. Doing so, you should still be able to get decent images. And with this technique, using a monochrome camera, I think it will give us an edge compared with color cameras. So, hope I'll get 4 hours on this. By the way, guys, let me know if you want to make a fast stretch of this stack in PixInsight. So first I need to find out where is the live stack here. So minimize Stellarium, I almost forgot. Minimize Stellarium, and we should see where we have the live stack here in settings. Okay, let's click. Oh, Nina captures. Okay, I know where it is. We'll go Nina captures. DSS. Let's find it. DSS live. Okay, and this is the stack. Okay, let's see how many images we have. Now stacked. We have Yes, 39 images here. Maybe the last exposure are not so good. Let's see. Last image. Okay. It's not stretched here. So let's see Nina. Yeah, we starting to have a lower quality on the last images. Also the Galaxy went a little bit lower. Oh, look at the satellite trail, I believe. Look how it moves. Oh, could be a spaceship. Okay, signal to noise ratio lower, 18. It was like 23 before, or 24 when I started. Okay, and I had also some clouds. Good, so we'll go stack 39, we'll go with this one. And we'll try make a fast processing in PixInsight and show you. But this is the basically the live stack. Okay, let's copy this one. And I will open PixInsight, show you PixInsight soon until I import the image and get it ready, and until then I'll still leave this window on. Okay, currently opening PixInsight. Okay, I've been playing with the Dove too. Yeah, Dove 3 will be much better than Dove 2. Having higher resolution will make it better also for Galaxies, but of course you won't be able to get this fine detail that I'm getting here with 1650 millimeters focal length. So that is basically 10 times that the Dwarf has. But yeah, we do have higher pixels here, they're smaller, but it's still maybe 5 times the resolution here with the Skymax 127. Still, it's a huge difference. But definitely the Dwarf 3 will be much better than the Dwarf 2. I haven't heard the price, but I think it should be similar with the Dwarf 2. Only I heard some rumors about the price, but nothing yet concrete. However, we'll update more information when I will have them and make more videos. Okay, so let me get this image in PixInsight and we'll share it to you then. Okay. Let's select your window. PixInsight. Okay. PixInsight. Okay, and make this I'm not sure here I should see all the image, but it doesn't show me with this window. It should show me all the image here, but it doesn't. I don't know why. We'll check in a second. I'll load process icons. Or maybe I have some error, I don't know. Okay, we'll try something else. So we'll go, okay, we'll just go like this. Good. We have processing icons. Let's use the screen transfer function. So this is the stack with a screen auto stretch. We didn't do the final auto stretch yet. Let's zoom in, duplicate the image, and let's apply some processing here. Okay. I do want to change something fast. Here I move myself to the right on the screen. Okay, good, like this. Maybe a little bit smaller. I think I'll keep it actually on the left part so you can see also the speed that I'm using. We'll just keep it like this for the moment. Okay. So we have here the image, and let's start with the gradient correction tool for Galaxies. I have already one here a plan. Here I have to make some changes on scale and smoothness because we have more gradients here, and we'll go to, let's say, 2 and 10. High threshold will leave it 25 for the moment, and automatic convergence. And let's see how it will look now, the image. Okay, still have some artifacts. So yeah, in this situation it's better to crop because this live stack is not as good as the normal stack that we are doing with the normal deep sky stacker or with Serial or PixInsight. Anyways, it's usually the best results you get after you crop the margins. However, I've tested most of the time worked also uncropped. However, here I had artifacts. So in this situation, I need to crop first. So we'll just move this process here and go crop the image. And go something like this. Okay. Let's press OK. We cropped it. Duplicate the crop. C1. Okay. Now we duplicate. And we will use on the crop image now the gradient correction tool. Okay, so we didn't use any flat, so we still have some small gradients there. Let's see if we can. I'm so tired right now. We can change maybe the scale more. Let's go back and try also with the scale, see if it changes. Let's reduce it to 1. High threshold go. Let's go 30. 33 and try it now. Okay, a little bit better, not quite perfect everywhere, but I think still is better. Okay, next step, and we'll go now blur exterminator, right? So let's see the difference. Blur exterminator will go 30 and apply it here. Yeah, these smart telescopes are making stuff very easy. You can do it easy like with my new setup, like I'm using now the AM5, but it's much more expensive. So you're looking at a setup, what I'm imaging now is let me think, over $6,000. Yeah, over. And I'm using the Maxutov telescope, but it's over $6,000. So it's much more expensive. It's automated, like I control it from inside the house. But yeah, to get a big difference in quality, you need to pay much more for the setup. Okay, so Blaze terminator started. For some reason, it's going slower than other nights, other times when I've used it. So let's see first the results. I'm really curious after Blaze terminator how it will look, and noise terminator. So this is just the live stack. The actual stack with calibration frames will be much better. My exposure times are 5 minutes, but the problem with this telescope is f13 is much slower. So a single exposure of f4 is like going of 1 minute, it's like 10 minutes with this telescope. So it's like going 30 seconds with the Dwarf 3. However, this has larger pixels, so will be maybe like larger pixels, also mono camera. So with the Dwarf 3 you might need to go still a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes to get the 5 that I'm doing now. So yeah, it's slow, but with if I get larger aperture, if I get a 10-inch telescope, f4, then I'll go 10 times faster than now with the same setup, same camera, same pixel size. So instead of 1 minute, so 1 minute with a 10-inch telescope, f4 will be like 10 minutes with this telescope that I'm using now. However, the focal length will be smaller at 1000 millimeters instead of 1650. Okay, so the Blaze terminator, I think maybe some of the resources from the GPU acceleration is going to the live stream or OBS or something, because it's going now much slower. So that's weird. It's first time that it's going so slow. But yeah, we'll wait now a few more minutes. Actually, we'll go and see the live stream. We'll go lower also the music a little bit and select billing and go and check. Okay, so here we have so that seems also only 39, didn't upgrade it. Means the images were not so great, the latest ones. See, we are losing now quality, and HFR seems still good, but let's see in PhD2. Yo, clouds. So clouds and full moon are the worst. You see, we are getting clouds. We are getting clouds. That's not good. Yeah, it will help also with noise, I believe, when I will combine with RGB data, but the most important thing will be high resolution. Will give me much more details, contrast, and of course I get also more signal. So let's do also, we'll go back now first in PixInsight. Okay, and here is the results after a fast processing with blur exterminator. I do believe I did have some errors because it went too sharp here. See, it went too sharp with the Galaxy. A little bit too sharp. More sharper than I needed. So we'll go here, save it. And we'll go, after I'll process it at the default value, but save it as duplicate. And also noise exterminator here. We do have the background brighter than usual here. Let's do noise exterminator. Let's go 60%. 60 and apply it. Okay, we'll switch back now. Yeah, this one seems to work faster. So yeah, with mono, I will be able to remove also the gradients better. You've seen here how I removed it without using any flats, anything, and I still was able to remove most of the gradients in the image. So let's wait first until we get to 100, okay. And we'll rename it 60. And normally now we'll stretch it and use the star exterminator. Star exterminator to remove the stars and have a starless image to process it more without the stars. But now what we'll do, we'll make a fast stretch here. Okay, like this, a fast stretch. So now we have the image stretched. Okay, and we will stretch it more. So we'll make it larger and go curve advance and stretch it a little bit more. So we can see more details, right? So without flats, without flats and with the clouds, and yeah, I still got some gradients here. By using flats, I think that is, and stacking normal, I think I would be able to get better results, you know, with the background. But this was like a test on the live stack, and see. And I think these are basically also some stacking artifacts from the live stack itself. So clouds and stacking artifacts with clouds. Okay, and let's see the midpoint. I'm trying to get it where I want it. So this is a curve stretch. We are using the curve stretch and S curve to get better results. Okay, I think this is good. And yeah, so we can check here how it looks. As I mentioned, I think I had some artifacts at 30%. I need to go default, but a lot of details visible here in this image. And this was just a live stack. It's not as good as the smart telescopes live stack, like Dwarf or Sista, this Deep Sky Stacker live stack. I need to find a better one. But just as an example, I wanted to show you that we will be able to recover a lot of these details in software like PixInsight. Okay, so let's see what's going on live now. on the mini PC. And yeah, seems it got worse. And we have lost the star. We have trees, and also the target is lower. So let's stop the guiding now. We will stop it. And also stop the plan. No point on capturing more images. We'll go and find the rest of the images here. Let's see. Light. And we'll delete the bad ones or move them. So we'll start, we'll refresh also here, but let's see, 60, this is the last one, is very bad. I'm using Fits Viewer. You can also download this and use it also with any other telescope you are using and capturing fits. And you will be able to see them on the computer. It's RC Fits Viewer. It's from RC Fits View, but it's from the big one. I'm not sure now what the name. RC Capture. I have to check it. Yeah. So I'm only using this one, RC Fits View. Okay. So the last one needs to be deleted, and I might keep for the moment these ones with lower quality and delete them after. Okay, so for the moment I won't lose too much time on deleting all the images that are worse quality, but looking here on the single frames, we can still see details, right? So the final stack will be much better. I will also take some flats, hopefully tonight. I think I will. I hope I still have the energy. So we'll delete the last one, the 60. Okay, and we have here 45 images. I have a few more from the other night. We'll see if I will use them or not and how many, but I think I'm not sure if I have enough for 4 hours. That would mean 48. Maybe if I use also the lower quality data and see and compare the results, and then make a 3 hours with better data and decide which one to keep. Okay, so let's see again here the live stack. This was unprocessed, and yeah, it's not bad. I don't know why Blur Exterminator didn't work so good this time. However, you are able to see that we can recover a lot of details here and make them sharper. And I think the end result will be okay, will be good. But let's see. Let's check that. I will check the data after I will stack everything. And if needed, if it's clear sky tomorrow, I can get more data. The biggest problem here, I think, is also that the telescope is slower, and if you have clouds like I had here, in a 5 minutes exposure, the images will be compromised, many of the images. So this will also translate to lower quality. So you can have new moon, a full moon, but if you have clouds, the clouds will be, I think, the biggest problem, clouds. Yeah, thank you, David. Well, you can try also tutorials. I want to make more when I have time also in serial. So serial, you can stack in serial if you want to stack separately and better. There are some scripts. Just click on a button and you will stack them in maybe 1 minute, very fast. I prefer serial over PixInsight stacking, serial and Deep Sky Stacker. So these two I recommend you for stacking. You can also start processing with serial. You can use also Photoshop and GIMP for processing and learn more. PixInsight is good. It's basically this. It's a very good basic pre-processing in PixInsight that can give you good images without too much effort. But it's a paid software that costed me, I think the cost was similar with also with the plugins, like if you buy a new Dove or Dorsey telescope. So you need to pay more, and usually you do this after you are more certain that you want to go forward with this hobby and get better processing and so on. Okay, my friends, so it seems clouds came. I need to park the mount, so let's see what's going out outside. We stop first the plan. I stopped it, and now we'll go equipment, and let me show you how I'll finish this. So I don't think it's any point on continuing this. We can loop again, but there are clouds, you see, also clouds and trees. was the from both, and it's almost 4 a.m. So we'll go here, camera, we'll warm it first. Go focuser, we'll disconnect the focuser. We'll disconnect the guide scope, the guider, yes, we'll disconnect it. And we leave for the, on telescope, we'll go now and, and park. But let's also disconnect from here, stop and disconnect. So this is what I do from inside the house from the PC. Close. And here with the M5 we'll go not park but home. Select home and let's check it out. See how it looks. Link and see it here. Oh. Oh, I might have missed it. Oh, already parked. It was so fast. It already parked. Okay, but however, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm also watching with the other, so we'll go back, billing, and close this one. So here I'm already on here, and that I think was the problem. So let's see playback. Okay, and so let's see how fast it parked at the scope. Okay, and go normal. Okay, again. It moves too fast first time, but now you see how fast it will park. What? Oh, it was really fast. Yeah. No, it's I have a little bit. No, I think it's okay. No, it's my bad. My bad. It went a little bit faster. Okay. Anyway, we'll close this window, and we go camera now. We close the camera, disconnect, and telescope. We will disconnect also the telescope. And what I still need to do is to copy the data and get the equipment back inside the house. Here, this is the result in Deep Sky Stacker. 3 hours and 40 minutes plan. And if we go in PixInsight, this is the result after making a fast processing here in PixInsight. We can zoom in. I still need to process it again and reduce the power of Polaris Terminator not to have any gradients there. It went a little bit too much after increased it to 35. But look, the stars are like perfectly round after using also blur exterminator. Even before they looked good, but now are even better. So let's say if we would use this again, blur exterminator, but I'm not sure how fast it will work. We can try again if we duplicate and use it again on the same stack, but with the default value. Should be better. Or maybe the stack has problems, the live stack. The live stack, I think, might have problems, and blur exterminator just showed the issues there. Okay, so what we'll do in this situation, we'll just go take some flat frames and stack again. So using serial, we should get much better results, but for that I need to copy all the data and will take some time. And if you'll be able to see also the video when I'll process it better and combine it with color, then you'll be able to see the final result of this test. Well, this is all for tonight. I hope I'll be able to get 3 to 4 hours, a good stack of 3 or 4 hours integration time using this high focal length telescope, the SkyMax 127 with the mono camera and the ZWAM5 mount. The results will be also sharper because the guiding, compared with my older mount, the guiding was also better. And I was very pleased with the performance of the mount, 5 minutes exposures, very sharp results. We'll see on the next part after we'll process the results. Okay, hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope I see you also in the next videos, and wish you all clear sky and good night. Good night everyone, and clear sky.